Here's something we've noticed. When a scandal breaks out that doesn't look good for the White House, we're used to the same response. Here it is.
The fact is, we had 4 dead Americans. Was it because of a protest, or was it because of guys out for a walk one night who decided they'd go kill some Americans? What difference at this point does it make?
That, of course, was Hillary Clinton on Benghazi. And then this week, President Obama described the Iran ransom scandal in a similar way.
It wasn't a secret. We announced them. This wasn't some nefarious deal. It's interesting to me how suddenly this became a story again.
Yeah, you knew this. Like, you knew the NSA was spying on you. Like, that's not news. So this administration and its many defenders are quick to brush off any scandal. Of course, here to give us a little perspective is the former UN spokesman and Fox News contributor, Ric Grenell. It's great to see you this morning. So, like, we already knew this, that the U.S. government pays ransom to Iran. Like, why wouldn't we all have assumed that, right?
Look, it would be scandalous if they were caught paying ransom, and they were caught paying ransom, and that's why President Obama is so dismissive. Look, to believe that somehow 4 American detainees, hostages, were who were in Evian prison, were somehow all released at the exact same time, you have to totally suspend reality, because this does not happen. I've worked on 2 cases inside Iran, and trying to unpeel the diplomacy surrounding detainees is incredible. Iran wants a lot of stuff back for what they're about to do. So their negotiating tactics are incredible. For you to believe that 4 individuals were all released at the exact same time is really delusional. And for the president to say that separately from this, that the money arriving in an unmarked plane at the exact same time somehow is just coincidence, also I think is offensive to Americans, because there's 2 separate issues. First of all, we shouldn't be paying $400,000 in cash. That's suspicious enough. But for me, I would never believe that 4 individuals from Evian prison are going to be released at the exact same time. They would never do that unless there was a payment, unless they got something for it.
And Rick, you understand these deals, you've managed them before, as you said. Why does the words ransom, why does that matter so much? That's what they're fighting back against. They acknowledge the payment was made, but they won't acknowledge ransom. Why do those words matter so much?
And I think that's the key. That's the #1 question of why Americans really should care about this, and the answer is simply because it will continue to happen. Since January, we already have 3 Americans who have been seized. You know, Iran is trying to rebuild the inventory. They know what they can get now, and they know that when they have someone like President Obama negotiating on the other side, that it's just an easy negotiation. They're going to get something for it. They're going to get an Iran deal. They're going to get money.
Right.
And by the way, this matters on the presidential race because Hillary Clinton absolutely supports this deal. She says, well, I didn't really have a lot to do with it, but she supports it. She thinks that the tactics of how we got these guys back is a good way, and I think that's really troubling.
Yeah, but Trump is bad. Ric Grenell, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Rick.
Well, the press story writing off